I'm gonna be honest. I don't feel good about this. This place is something's power.
October 13th, 2023, Blackwater Forest, Ontario. At exactly 3:17 a.m., 3 paranormal investigators vanished for over 6 hours inside a house that doesn't exist on any map. When they emerged, their cameras were destroyed, but one memory card survived. And what was on it should never have been seen. They call themselves the Shadow Syndicate, a crew of indie paranormal investigators who film haunted locations across North America. Their leader? Kris Collins, an ex-documentary filmmaker turned ghost hunter. Joining him, TikTok famous Selena Myers, and skeptic-turned-believer Jason Christopher Mayer. In the fall of 2023, they set out to film what they thought would be their scariest episode yet, The House on Eden.
Happening in this house, and we need to figure out what it is. This is used by the ghost to communicate.
They never expected it to become their last. The house? Deep in Blackwater Forest. A location shared only through encrypted forums. No records. No Google Maps pin. Just coordinates, and a warning. She doesn't want to be found. They reached the edge of the forest by sunset. Locals in the nearby town of Westbrook refused to talk about the place. One bartender even whispered, "People go looking for that house, and they don't come back right." The trail to the house? Overgrown, twisted, like the forest itself didn't want them there. But then they saw it, a crumbling Victorian structure, hidden under vines and rot. No birds, no bugs, just silence. Inside, the house was untouched by time. Furniture intact. A dusty child's doll sat at the foot of the stairs. Cameras rolling, mics hot. And then, the air dropped 20 degrees. Selena said she felt something breathe against her ear. They thought it was a prank. It wasn't. Room by room, they explored. EVP recorders caught whispers in languages none of them recognized. Jay found a hidden door behind the fireplace. It led to a narrow staircase spiraling down into darkness. That's when they found it. An altar, made of bones. On the wall, symbols matching those found in ancient Sumerian rituals. Specifically, rites used to bind spirits to objects, or to places. And in the center of the room, a mirror. Not cracked, not aged, pristine, almost glowing. Kris stepped closer. That's when everything went dark. The footage jumps. Static, then screaming. The timestamp disappears. All devices die. For 6 hours, they were off-grid. No signal, no GPS, no memory. When the team came to, they were outside the house, covered in dirt, disoriented. The mirror? Gone. Jay had scratches down his back. Selena was crying. Kris couldn't speak. But the worst part? None of them remembered leaving the basement. Back home, Kris went through the wrecked equipment. One SD card survived. Most of the footage was corrupted, but one file opened. It showed the mirror, alone in the basement. And behind it, a figure, tall, featureless, watching. When Kris paused the video, the screen glitched. Lines of binary scrolled across. He had it decoded. The message? Let them forget, or she will follow. Kris hasn't spoken publicly since. Digging deeper, we uncovered a 1912 journal from a missing girl named Eliza Marin. She lived on that land. Her final entry reads, "Mother says the mirror listens, but I hear her voice now too. She lives inside. She wants out." The Marin family vanished weeks later. The house was condemned, but there was no record of it being demolished, or ever existing, until Kris, Selena, and Jay found it. But what they uncovered next changed everything. Selena began sleepwalking, sketching the mirror over and over. Jay was diagnosed with retrograde amnesia. And Kris? He disappeared, vanished from his apartment. No note, no signs of struggle. Only one thing left behind, the Journal of Eliza Marin, with a new entry dated October 20th, 2023. We contacted Ontario authorities. No missing persons report filed for Kris, but the Westbrook town clerk claimed no forest known as Blackwater exists. And every post about the house on Eden? Scrubbed from the forums. Emails? Gone. Coordinates? Now point to an empty field. Was it a hallucination? A viral hoax? Or was something erasing it all? Curiosity is a gift, but some doors were never meant to be opened. Some spirits never meant to be heard. Kris and his crew chased the truth, and they found it. But the cost? Might be their minds, or their souls. Subscribe for weekly updates. They tried to hide it. We will always dig it up. Don't be shy, leave a comment below, and smash the bell icon for more. Next evidence loading. The House of Eden.